Welcome everybody to my presentation of VR Color Picker Pick and Dock. This is the version 4 recording, and I want here to be a little bit more relaxed and just tell you about it, how it looked like designing of the VR Color Picker Pick and Dock. This design is a part of the ImmersiveInsiders course UX for XR, which I thought was very motivating to create something nice. This is Shapes XR. It's a beautiful, beautiful design program, concept design program that can help people like me, showing what they have in mind. And Color Picker is one of those things. Thank you so much for motivation, ambition, and giving the possibility for using this amazing, amazing, and beautiful software. So let's start from the beginning. My name is Rafał Zygula. I'm an Agile project manager and business developer, passionate about digitization and sustainability, future-focused product designer, VR, AR, XR explorer, and immersive experience enthusiast. You can easily find me on LinkedIn. Now, this is the part of the research that I did before I started designing the creation. As we can see, in many VR applications, we still use the flat color palette that is available as exactly the same way in desktop applications like Krita or PaintShop Pro. This is a small research that I figured out what would be necessary and needed in that kind of color picker. This is a mood board created by AI, in this situation being image creator. I found it very colorful and motivating to do something really nice. This is the extract of the research, what would be nice to add, like audio cues or specific save slots to this creation. The first sketch was done on 23rd of March, and I figured out the pick and dock on the 25th of March in the evening that it could look like this. My reflections from the course is that it's nice to think that you know what you want to show, but to know what to show is different from to know how to show it. And I also experienced challenges as there are so many thoughts that I'm getting lost inside my mind. It's cool, but it also needs time to figure out how to continue and needs trimming down to best possible solutions. Yes, that was very important to know that there is a lot of possibilities always to choose from, and then you just have to focus on something that will be the most functional. My motivation for creating this particular color picker is that I like to have, I created this color feeling, which is helping me to adding a little bit to the design that I'm making. Is particularly nice feeling that, oh, this is very nice, and I want to use it to create, to show my designs. I want to have more control in which color I choose, which means that it's good to have a specific control on which color I extract or subtract or add to the color that I already chosen. And I want one tool to gather many options of color selection, customization, and editing, including textures, different materials, and light. So this was the research. So then I created the first sketch. The first sketch included, was not moving. It was just a simple brainstorming with myself about how it could look like. And then we continued to create a concept design out of it. So it's supposed to work like this. We switch it on and we have a color up here. And then we have to add some other color. So we press plus and we add some green to it. And then it pops up that how much of green you used. Then you spin it, and then, for example, we go to red. So we add a little bit of red, and then we can click the color, and textures, and materials, and other menus possibly are appearing out of there. And then we can click multiply over there, for example, the color changes over here. And then we can scroll textures menu to go to light menu or to color palette. And then we can click on it, and then it's chosen, and you can use it. It was not much functional because I thought that adding, like pressing the plus button is maybe not the most comfortable thing to do, but I liked that the color went up and that I could customize it by going up and down. Like in some of applications, it's already happening, but it's kind of on a flat color palette anyways. After all of this ideation, research, and everything, I have figured out that there is something interesting in this design. So this is the color picker, pick and dock. That's how it engages. We select colors palette and it emerges from the controller. Then we can dock it somewhere so we don't have to have it in our controller anymore. We can, but it's not important. So then we can spin it. We spin it, and as we spin it, we can choose the color. Here we choose white, and we pick it up, and it gets a little bit darker. The higher we take the color, the darker it becomes. But then we can select the other color, and we pick it up, so we add it a little bit, and then this white with red becomes a little bit pinkish. Then we, for example, subtract. We take away a little bit of white, and the pinkish is getting actually should become more red. And then we can absolutely switch off the white color, and then the red is in its full glory. Then we can, for example, take the color from over there, so we can save that we want to use this color, and we can just pick and dock it over here. Then we can continue playing with this color maker. We can add some black, and then red and black makes brown. And then we can also take this brownish color and set it aside, pick and dock it over there. Now, I think that this is very useful, that there would be some kind of, I'm not sure yet how it will look like in the end, but if we're going to take the color and put it up or down, it would be, maybe it could go through +1, +2, +10. I think it would be good if it would be customizable, how much it goes up, or just without the numbers, just as for having a feel of this is the color that I like. And now what's happening over here? We engage the menu of the customization of the color, and the whole new menu appears. Now these tables are just to showcase what are the possibilities and options available in the color picker. This would not be there, but it's easy to show what I mean. So for example, we have here the green symbol, and the green symbol is here. So color palette is over here opened. There is saturation, palette style, and palette generator, and dropper over here. And this in the small menu over here, there are also options for the light, for the textures, and for the materials over here. So it's easy to scroll it, choose it, and it's just 3 clicks to take you anywhere. So then, for example, how it works. So, for example, we select palette style, and another menu appears like this. And then there are many colors to choose from over here, like pastel, aquarelle, oil, or ink. We select oil. And then some information about oil paints appears over there, because why not? Then, for example, we want to choose another option, palette generator. And it showcases another menu over here, and there are colors that matches the color we selected already. And it matches in terms of the dam, style, material, brightness, and everything. And then we can close this menu after we select the color. We can copy it, pick it, and dock it somewhere else. And then we can also, of course, saved colors are easy to edit, because we can click on it and then the whole picker appears under it, and we can just do anything we want with it, as I just showed. And then we can, of course, move them as much as we want, so they are not on our way. I figured that in the end that there could be also another place of storing the colors, like on the side of your arm or the pad over here. They don't have to be so big. Of course, it's up to the person how you want to use it. The customizations are unlimited, and only your imagination can help you create with that kind of color picker. And that's it. That's color picker, pick and dog for virtual reality environment. Now, I'm still developing this, so if you have any feedback or want to share some your thoughts on this, please comment the video or contact me directly. I'm available on LinkedIn, and I think this has potential to grow into really nice color picker that could be really fun to use. Thank you so much for listening in, and you can find me easily on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this small presentation. Have a nice time! This concept design was created as a part of ImmersiveInsiders course with a software application of Shapes XR, which is absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. By the way, I figured out that this is an absolute important thing, this motion of picking something and docking. So I decided to name the color picker Pick and Dock after a long brainstorming on what the name of this motion could be, because it is something that we do with all of the tools in virtual reality environment, and it reminded me something that a phrase like drag and drop would be very enriching the whole VR environment. We could connect by using the same phrases for things that we do. So pick and dock would be one of them. I went through thinking about it quite a lot, and we can see over here that the candidates were grip and place, snatch and match, grasp and clasp, and catch and patch. Pick and dock was the most normal and irregular phrase that I think is easy to remember, and it means what it does.